Today's adventure, I'm going to take you to Peanut Island. We're going to check out the campground, do a full tour, go over the pros and cons, give you a realistic review so that you know if it is bucket list worthy for you. All right, guys, so bear with me in this one. It was storming so bad that day at Peanut Island. There are watermarks on a lot of the footage. It was just storming that bad. Also, the audio, not fantastic in a lot of it, but still packed full of information, the walking tour, and hopefully it will help you decide if Peanut Island Campground is on the bucket list for you as well. All right, let's get started. So the camping area is located just to the left of the office. It's not a super huge camping area, so it will fill up fast. They don't have fire pits individually at each campsite. Instead, they have a big, humongous communal pit, which, no joke, that's the biggest fire pit I think I've ever seen. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that, show you that, and then also the different areas in the campground as well. Gonna come around the corner is where you enter if you are camping. And here is the big fire pit right here. So this is where you would come and actually put your wood to have a fire. It's just a communal area. Then they have the pavilion area, and there's campsites all along here. So they have tent pads. Now, obviously, you know, the downside is you've got to bring this in by kayak, paddleboard, boat, or the ferry. Now, the ferry does not allow a ton of stuff. Whatever you can fit basically in a pole wagon, that's what you can bring camping. They do have grills here, I believe. I think yesterday I saw actual grills here, but if not, you can bring, you know, your portable stove and stuff like that. But they do have, if they don't have it at the actual campsite, which I'm sure they do, but if they don't, they have grills along the entire island where you can cook out and cook food, you know, with charcoal or wood. So that is also an option. Oh, they do. Okay. So they do have grills at each site. And they're pretty decent size, y'all. I mean, you know, it's not bad size sites. And then they have the tent pads as well, which makes it super easy. Now, during the week, when I was here yesterday on Friday, there was literally not one person camping. So if you're wanting to get a site, it's going to be much easier during the week than it's going to be on the weekend. I can guarantee that. Because like I said, literally, there was not one person here, and I got here fairly early. Go inside the campground and check out the sites and see which ones are what, so that you can actually pick the one that you think is going to work best for you. So you can see the pavilion area that people have, and it's got pretty cool walking paths. There's your water source right here. And it just kind of goes in a circle. There is, you know, decent space in between the campgrounds, which is nice. Some of them obviously are larger than others. And I'll attach a picture of a map as well. And then another water source here. They've got trash cans throughout. Now there's this one, and then the one in the very back, which is kind of nice. It's off by itself. That's number 3. This is 4, 5. And then you've got another one here and one in front. It's not a huge campground by any stretch of the means. They don't want to overwhelm the island, which is kind of nice. It's very peaceful. It's very quiet. You know, everybody is out at the water during the day. And then you just have the sound of the water at nighttime. So big thing is if you camp here, obviously you need to camp like a minimalist, you know. I can say though, when you do that, it's just much more enjoyable. You're not spending all of your time setting up, tearing down camp. It's just quick and easy. So it does make it much more enjoyable, in my opinion, if you actually just minimally camp. So now, here's another one. This is Site 10, and this is going to be right by the gate, so that's convenient. And this one, some of these I honestly can't give you the numbers because I can't see the pegs and what's what. I'm gonna assume maybe this is 13 and that is 12 right there, because this is 14 right here. So they're decent size, you know. They've got nice picnic tables, you have your tent pad area, you've got your grill, and then areas in the back as well where you can actually set up chairs. Obviously not every site is going to be the same size. You're going to have ones that are bigger than other ones. Now this one looks really big. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what number that is because they have the thing over the top, but this is nice and big. Here's 13 over here. We just saw that one. Hello. But this is a really nice spot. This is right around the corner, so I'd have to look at the map and see what one that is. And then we're coming up to the last two. So you've got one, this is where you come, or the last three. So you've got this one, you've got 19, and let's see, is this one 18? So by the time you get to the end of the campground, you come through these gates, that's the bathhouse right there. The bathrooms at Peanut Island, super clean. Check this out. I mean, really clean. So they do have the one bathroom for handicapped. They've got 4 other stalls, changing table. Now showers are only for campers, so you'll have to have the code. But they've got, let's see, they've got 4 shower stalls, areas to hang up your towels. Let me see if I can. Nice and clean, which is really nice. And then hand dryers. To wash your dishes is right here where she's walking. So it does make it really nice that you're not having to go all the way around. They can actually come in through the back, and then they, you know, have the water source spigots throughout. There's another one right here, and then they have trash cans here. You know, the pro of having a smaller campground is you're not having to go so far to get to what you actually want to do, which is nice. And they have done a great job. I mean, another water source right here and trash can. They've done a phenomenal job, number one, with how clean and beautiful this place is and well maintained and kept up, but they also have put everything in such convenient spaces so you're not having to go so far to get your water, so far to dump trash, you know, and then they come in throughout the day and they empty the trash and take it out. So you're not having to worry about hauling all of your trash to a dumpster that's super far away, you know. So the con for some people, yeah, it may be that you can only get here by water, but the pros, in my opinion, definitely outweigh the cons for camping at Peanut Island. All right, y'all, let's talk pros and cons for the campground at Peanut Island. Pros, obviously, it's beautiful. I mean, it's just an amazing, incredible, beautiful place to camp at. To wake up, you know, to watch the sunrise here. It's just incredible. So, that's obviously a pro. Another pro is very clean facilities, small, so that it doesn't get out of control. Cons. You can only get here by water. There is no like general store on the island. Publix, you would have to actually leave the island and go to shop. Even the ferry, I guess, only has ice that they can bring you, which is still like huge if you plan ahead and you know you don't have to worry about you forgot something. And then the park itself also sells firewood, but y'all, it's $12 a bundle. That's insane. So those are definitely some cons to consider, but in this case, I truly think the pros outweigh the cons. And if, you know, they only have a 3-night maximum, so it's not like you're going to be able to stay here for, you know, weeks at a time. So for 1 or 2 nights, even 3, you definitely can plan ahead, get everything you need, and just enjoy this incredible beauty that is
located in Palm Beach, Florida.
Enjoyed this tour of the campground at Peanut Island. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever camped here, or is this on your list as well to go camping at Peanut Island? Definitely on my list. I probably will be back in a couple of months to camp here once it's a little bit cooler. The bugs and mosquitoes aren't as bad. That is something you have to think about time of year, you know, and also hurricane season, we usually get daily storms. So if you're wanting something that is not that much, you're going to want to probably do winter or spring instead. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, get outside and make some memories, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye.